Hello everyone. In this video, we will look at a step-by-step process of getting a web application from Git, building it and deploying it on a Tomcat server using Jenkins continuous integration, continuous deployment pipeline. For this, let's look at the environment that we'll be using. Right? We'll be using Jenkins 2.3 version and Tomcat's 9.0 version. This will along with this will also require a Java 11 version. We will be using an existing web application and will be getting it from Git repo. The environment that we have is Tomcat running on port 8888 and Jenkins running on port 9999. Before going ahead and creating the jobs, we will look at certain configurations that we need to do. Right? For these configurations, we need to first add a user in the tomcats-user.xml file. We can locate this file in conf tomcats-user.xml. Right? In this, we need to add a user which can remotely accept the provided files and deploy it on the server. Right? So for this, we need to just uncomment the code and set the username and password and roles for this particular user. So the username that we have set is admin with the password admin, and the roles that we have set is manager GUI and manager script. So these roles will allow the user admin to execute the script remotely and also enable the user to view it using the GUI. Having done this, we need to make change into another file called as context.xml. This file can be located in the installation folder of Tomcat, web apps folder, manager, meta-inf, context.xml. In this file, we have some settings for some IP specific access control. This setting is not necessary for us and hence we are going to comment it out. Having done this, we will restart our Tomcat server to make these changes in effect. Meanwhile, we will add some certain plugins into our Jenkins environment through Manage Jenkins, Manage Plugins. We will add two plugins, Deploy to Container and a Build Pipeline. Now in my case, I already have it installed, so it is visible under the install. In your case, you can just go to Available tab, go to Search and type Build Pipeline and it will be available over here. Just tick it and install. Select the checkbox and install. Similarly, Deploy to Container plugin you need to install. After they are installed, you need to restart your Jenkins server to bring these changes into effect. Once our environment is set, let's look at the pipeline that has to be built. Right? Now, our first step will be to pull the existing web application from GitHub. Right? So, our corresponding job for that is pull git. Right? Then the app that we have bought into our system, we will create a war from that, right? And finally, in the third step, we will deploy this war. Now, before getting this whole process chain, we will also add a cleanup job, which will delete unnecessary files or delete any previous versions which was already present, right? So let's look at what will be there in each of this. Right? So the cleanup job will simply delete all the existing folders and files which are there. Right? Then the pull git job will pull the existing web app from the given repo. The create war will use the jar function to create a sample.war file. Now for this, we need to go into the location where the files are available right? So in our case, our Jenkins workspace is there in djenkins.jenkins workspace location. So we are just changing our reference location over there and building a jar file from the pull git folder where we have just pulled the web app, right? Once this sample.war is being done, our next step is to deploy the war, right? So for this we will shift the war file that we have just created from the create war folder into the deploy war folder, right? So this is in short 4 steps that we'll be having in our process. Now for our for building the job process, we'll start from the last job so that it is easier for us to build the chain in a backward manner. You can also start it from the first step and then go once all the jobs are built, you can go into each job and you can build the chain. But for simplicity, we will right now start from the last job and go in a reverse order. So to build a job, we will go into the Jenkins, create a new item and give the name of deploy war, select freestyle project and click OK. Right. Now for this, inside the build step, we'll just give a description about this project, deploy the war on Tomcat server. Right. Go into the build process. Into the build step, we will add a Windows batch command. Inside this, we will paste the code of copying. So once this is done, we will do a post build action. Inside the post build action, we will select deploy to war container. Right. Now inside this, we have to set certain parameters. So first parameter that we have to set is the war location. Right. So this is a relative path location that we will give. It is **/star.war. So it will tell to take the war file from the existing folder of this job. This is deploy war. The next parameter that we need to set is the context path. So we'll give some name sample. Right. If you have this context path set in web.xml, you can just skip this step. Next step is to build a container. So we will add a container for our Tomcat server, which is 9. So we will add that. Now over here, we need to provide the credentials of the user that we have just now created in the Tomcat users folder. Right. In that, we've created this admin. So in your case, if this particular user is not there, you can add it, a new user, and just select a password, give the password and click on add. Right. This user will be available inside the drop down and you can select that particular user. So right now we have the admin user being made available into our Tomcat users, so we'll make use of that. The next parameter is the Tomcat URL. So we'll just go to a tab, copy the URL address and paste it over here and click on apply and save. Right. So our last job, deployed job, is ready. We'll set the next job. Our next the job is create war. Right. Click a freestyle project and OK. Give a description of creating a war from web application. Right. In the build process, we need to add Windows batch command and we need to give the command to build. So we'll just copy all these commands from here and paste it. Okay. Right. So click on apply. Now in the post build action, we will select build next project because we want to execute the next project, which is deploy war after this. So we'll just select that, click on apply and save. So you can see that in the downstream projects, you have the next job being aligned. Right. So you have 2 jobs in the pipeline being created. Let's go and create the other 2 jobs in a similar way. So pull underscore git is the third job. Create a freestyle project. Okay, just give in the source code management, we need to select it from the git, the repository URL. We'll just take it from my repo. Right now, since this is a public repository, we don't need any credentials. The branches is by default it is a master branch, so we'll just you can just delete it or keep it anyways. Right? In the post build action, we need to just select the next job, so build other project, and the project in our chain is create war, so we'll just select that and click on apply and save. Right, so in the downstream you will see that the create war has automatically been aligned. Right, we'll create the last job, or in case the first one in our pipeline, which is cleanup. Right, freestyle project, and okay, description, we just need to add the description. Go to build, select the command prompt, and just add the code of deleting all the files and folders from the respective directory. Right, in the post build step, we need to just build another project, which is pull underscore git, and click on apply and save. Right, so all these jobs are created. Now let's execute this one by one. So since cleanup is not essential for the first step, we will execute from pull git. We'll build this job, so you can see that this particular war file is in the build queue and pull is being executed. We just refresh it, you can see that it's successfully being executed. Create war is being successfully executed, and deploy war is in queue. Right, so deploy war is being in queue, and it's also being successfully created. Now our application is successfully deployed on the Tomcat server. We can just view that by going into the sample application, and this is our application which is deployed. Right, we can just check this. Right, let's go back and let's undeploy this. So let's go into manager app, and in the list of applications you can see this sample. We can stop and undeploy it, so that once we execute the pipeline, we will also see that it is being created. So let's go back into our Jenkins and create a pipeline view. So let's create a new pipeline view, so that it will be easier for us to visualize this whole pipeline. So we are creating Tomcat Git view name, creating a build pipeline view, and selecting OK. You can give a description for this. Let's say it is a git war Tomcat files. Right, some title that we can give, git Tomcat pipeline. Now over here we need to select the first job. So initial job is the cleanup job, that has automatically selected. You can change this particular job. Right, so we want it as cleanup, so we'll leave it that way. Some display options that we can also change to include all the build parameters and variables in the row and column headings, so that we can see all the necessary details from there itself. Click on OK, and you have this build pipeline being built for you. Right, you can execute this pipeline by clicking on run over here, and let's see what happened. So initially we'll just refresh the page, and you can see that 3 jobs are in blue color are in queue, and cleanup is being executed. Right, just refresh it and we'll see pull underscore git is being executed, and create war is now in execution. Right, it's being successfully executed, and finally our deploy war is in queue. and if we refresh, it's already being deployed. Let's check whether it's being deployed or not by going into the Tomcat server and list application. So we can see that this sample file is made available over here. If we click over here and see, the application is running. So in this way you can build a pipeline for getting your code from a Git repo, building it, and then finally deploying it on the Tomcat server. Thank you.